Did someone say spell ruler format? So what is up, guys? Yugioh40 here. We're gonna finally be taking a look at just the beauty that is spell ruler format. I definitely hope that you guys are going to enjoy some of the despair and ensuing things you guys are going to get the chance to kind of see here. Oh man, I love this format so much. Just look at how ridiculous turn 1 Delinquent Duo is. Just the fact that it's like, oh hey, don't mind me, just gonna cleave. Taking away your opponent's Forceful Sentry on a 1 of 4 chance. Discarding that Axe of Despair. I'm gonna tell you this though. This is one of these reasons why this format is so bad. I don't know what is up with like the algorithm on Dueling Book. But whew, I seen more hand destruction in this format than I've seen in a good long while. And Forceful Sentry might ridiculous be one of the more interesting hand destruction cards. This fucking thing is anything. So what's up, guys? We're gonna be taking a look at spell ruler format and just how much more degenerate this format was. Shout out to my boy Morphing Jar. For those of you that don't know, Morphing Jar is at a fat 3 of in this format. As you can see, Change of Heart's gonna fuck this guy's day up. Poor. Normal Summon Legion. Here we go, boys. And here we go. Morphing Jar coming in to do what Morphing Jar does. Oh god, Magician of Faith. The pro reads. This guy was like, you know what, dude, I really appreciate you, but I got the set Magician of Faith for your Morphing Jar. This is one of those scenarios that you just want to scoop and walk the fuck away from the game. I'm still surprised to see Summon Skull in this format. Well, not really. A lot of people were still trying to play Summon Skull in this format, but this format doesn't really have a lot of those tempo pushes. You do see that this hand is going to clean this shit up nice, but for how much it's going to cost to do this play, though, Judgment's running around at 3 right now. Magic Jammer is a thing, but this is a lot of life to be trading in such a tempo momentum swing just because you set the jar. This is a perfect example of Morphing Jar just outright punishing you and the things that it does. Now, coming back into the next turn, here you're going to get the chance to just kind of see things get cleaned up. The massive rewards. You guys always wondered, like, what happens with all these staple cards? Well, here you go. This is why we had to ban some of these staples. Just pure damage coming across the board here. Set Raigeki. This man is like the pro of pros over here. Look at all these 1-ofs at him opened. So much value. Set Pass, Swords of Revealing Light for the Tomato, Tribute to the Doom, discard, Heavy Storm, normal summon, shift to attack mode, and he's scoping. He's just like, nope, I'm not doing this. So we're onwards to game 2. I actually love this format because this format's a lot faster than some of the other ones we've seen. Here we go, Magician of Faith. It's chilling here. Magician of Faith with the ability to reuse Forceful Sentry. Actually, not such a spicy meatball. Man-Eater Bug. A lot of people are still playing Man-Eater Bug and Wall of Illusion in this format. I'm actually kind of surprised to see that Wall of Illusion is even seeing any relevance up into this point in the format. Here we go, Forceful Sentry. We're gonna send back Painful Choice because Yu-Gi-Oh is just too good. Mechanical Chaser getting Trap Hold. We still have that Magician of Faith. We're gonna try to get as much value off of Magician of Faith as we can here, and by as much value I mean Forceful Sentry effect. Absolutely no reason not to. But it appears that our boy is just too good for his opponent. Monster Reborn. How many times are you going to open this, Adam? You had it last game and you have it again. Man, this does not look like a good position to be in down here. Oh no, top deck Raigeki. The value in the rewards. Forceful Sentry sending back Sangan. I mean, I guess it seems like a fair trade-off. We're just sitting the wall here with the Judgment. Okay, so we're going to try to be a little bit more passive in this format. I'm going to try to bait. I mean, taking away an opponent's entire turn definitely seems like a good resource to me. And it's not like you don't really lose anything here. The fact that Chaser came out in TP1 is so ridiculous. So we get a nice little change here, with that being the best normal summon in the game. Nice little pass. Setting the Maneater bug, though. Kind of shocked that he didn't want to consider the jar at that point, but I assume that if your opponent's face down is something important, you don't want to lose something in like a mass tempo swing. So here we are, we're going to clean that shit up. Oh no, he went for the face down. Alright, Morphing Jar inbound. Snatch Steal the wall. Attack. Thanks for wasting your Snatch Steal, bro. Stupid Cyber Jar. Some interesting choices here. We have another jar over here, and of course Adam's going to set this jar. He's like, nope, fuck this. But we have another jar, and I actually really like that he normal summons his jar, or summons his jar in attack mode, because he doesn't want this jar to resolve. He's like, nah man, I really like my Regeki, I really like this. You know, like these resources are pretty good. I'm not in the mood. And then here we go, we got some Nimbles flipping off here. Those Nimbles. But of course, all good things have to come to an end when you're just infinitely better than your opponent because you held the Regeki. God, so much value, though, in that cleanup. We have double Nimbles, and we have another wall set, which is definitely not bad at all. Stupid Morphing Jar. Why are you a 3 in this format? We're currently resolving Witch, adding Morphing Jar from his deck to his hand. Okay. No real issue here. I literally just think that we're just about to... Oh, bye Chaser. I knew you well, buddy. You did your best. Alright, now we're going to just Monster Reborn this Chaser right back, and we're just going to take a nice little passive 1850. I'm actually kind of surprised that he just did that. Now, the game's going to start to accelerate here. Heavy Storm, and that shit is getting judgmented right up. I feel like... Is it worth it at this point to save half of your life just to keep the treble? I guess. You are in a really good tempo swing turn because you still have all of this established. You can just go flip, flip, flip. Adam's definitely reconsidering his action, but he's just going to set. We got the Heavy Storm. You know what that means? Time to do what we do best. Hey, Upstart, you ready? You ready to be played? Dun, 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 dun. It kind of starts to go sour here really quick for Adam. We now have Mystic Tomato and Nimble Momonga going to start doing their things, which is going to come out and say fuck you, and then just the pass. The fact that like Witch is just going to kill the Nimble Momonga now. Oh hey, don't mind me, thanks for the 900 life. When your opponent gains 900 life and you're just like, oh yeah, by the way, you sure you meant to do that 100? Just 2 back row though. So Adam, he's been holding that second Morphing Jar for a little while. This is pretty much where you're just gonna see Heavy Storm come down after the Change of Heart resolution. We got the Morphing Jar, and it's gonna start being all she wrote here in a second, because just the 2 for 2. Yep, he said his own heavy. People trying to think they cool by setting heavy in this format. Flip the Morphing Jar, discard, discard. Axe of Despair. Axe of Despair. Come on, baby. Give this man some more OTK potential. Pot of Greed allows me to draw 2 cards. Oh, Axe of Despair ready to roll. So, you know what happens here? Flip summon, normal summon. For literally exact game from what I was told. Axe. See, this, I bet you wish this is why you played Kribo in your deck. Search it off your monster. Never about dying, right? Poke. Yep, and we're into game 3. Whew! Things are a little bit interesting here. The game 3 is pretty much a blowout, unfortunately. As you're going to see here in a second. We have not such a bad hand, but it's okay, because we have Pot of Greed to draw 2 cards. Absolute value. And just like, what happens here? Painful Choice. A lot of people are using Painful Choice in this format to dump off their most powerful cards. And it sucks because, like, you're going to lose these, except for this one, but having them in the graveyard for Faith now, I'll trade a turn set for this. Probably give them the Monster Reborn. Such a ridiculous, painful choice. Now your opponent's holding Monster Reborn. Literally, like, your opponent opens up Monster Reborn, or Painful Choice, Pot of Greed. Like, God, the value. Trying to stay off of the hand destruction hype, though. Ooh, Double Judgment. That's actually some spicy shit. But, like, with no other protector and no way to establish, you're just going to kind of start getting blown out at this point, which kind of sucks. MST, target the Judgment. Yep. Monster Reborn, bring back Chaser. Start that tempo swing. Ah, God. Normal summon Chaser. Are we going to Monster Reborn the Chaser too? And just swing so hard? Nope, he's holding the Reborn. He's just going 18 and 1850. This Judgment in your hand is dying. Like, Judgment's only good in this format if it's like an established tempo swinger, which actually just kind of really sucks. So, here we go. This is looking bleak. Like, this is one of the weird things about this format. It's just like the tempo swings. Normal summon Chaser. Equip it with Axe of Despair. Back in the day, this card didn't say it was always traded as an Archfiend card. That's just some new bonus text you got as of late. Is the game about to be over? We're setting Judgment. Judgment is here for the protection. Do we get there? Do we get there? Ah, God, MSTs for days for Judgment. You know what? You know what Judgment reads? Hi, I'm a big fat MST target. Don't mind me. Just fucking clean this shit right up. Tribute to the Doomed, killing it. And then Monster Reborn on the Chaser. We're still holding the Reborn. Oh my God. No, man, this man is holding this Monster Reborn like a champ. He's really worried about, like, some tempo swinger here. You could put your opponent in 950 for the value. Ah, yes! Your Destiny draw has arrived. Pot of Greed allows me to draw 2 cards into Morphing Jar and Change of Heart. Oh my God, the terrible value. I guess you kind of just have to set the jar and set the Change of Heart and pray, right? I mean, it's kind of how this goes. Still only Chasers across the board as Monster Reborn targets. Everybody got Chaser. This Lejin's doing better than the fucking Chasers are at this stage in the game. That's disgusting. Tribute to the Doomed. Destroy. And then, is it going to be Monster Reborn for game? Does he go for it? Yep, all in. All in on the committed. Bringing back the Witch for the float, because we still have generated game. And that is the game. That is the format for you guys, ladies and gentlemen. What do you guys think? A very interesting time in the game's history. Just kind of giving you a little bit of a difference. But yeah, so guys, leave a comment down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this look into Spell Ruler format. And that's all I got for you guys. Later.